Welcome to another episode of Too Hot for XXX. Now, in the last episode, we was talking about these issues about the violence and things like that goes on in our community. And I touched base and I called out a couple of names, a couple of organizations. Well, let me make myself clear on the reason why I did that. It's because we want solutions to the problems to try to minimize the situations that we're having. Well, if we don't start calling out the people that we know have the power and the intelligence to do such a thing, then we're not really going forward with trying to combat the problem at hand. Now, when I said Derrick Johnson, and I named Calvin Brown, when I named Ty Johnson, when I named Dennis Williams, when I named people like Bullock, Theo Gregory, listen, these are all people in different generations of Wilmington. Now, they was raised here. They brought their kids up here. Listen, we did the same thing that we seeing going on right now. We was in that lifestyle. It's just more modern. Now, it's no young brother and sister out there that wants to be selling drugs, that don't want to be educated, that want to be in a position where they got to shoot somebody. There's nobody out there that wants to do that, because when we were out there, we didn't want to do that. You know, that was the last resource, the last alternative. Now, all the people I named, they know who's selling drugs in the community. They see it. They know who's shooting. They know who keeps guns. They see them. They know these brothers and sisters. I know them. But here's the catch. We are not going out there collectively acknowledging to these brothers and sisters that there's another way to live. You know, like somebody did for us. You guys know what happened, and some of you sisters know. It took somebody else to tell us and educate us on what we was doing was tearing down our community. Now, we're not giving back because we're not giving it to these brothers and sisters that we know we can reach. We're not giving it to them raw. We're pacifying them. Brothers and sisters that I named and I didn't name, we have to come together and go back to where we came from and be real with these brothers and sisters, because they not playing anymore. They're hurting families on a daily basis. Now, I give each one of you brothers that I mentioned, I give you your props, because I know it's a struggle. I know, because I'm still struggling. But you know what I do? When I hear a sister or a brother, or I see a sister or a brother out there doing something that I knew I was involved in, I go to them, and even though I don't want to, I go to them and say, listen, there's a better way. You know? Now, educational wise, we need that in our community. Financially, we need job resources back to our community. And I'm being honest with you. All this stuff, Twin B Brown, you trying to do, all this stuff that Theo is trying to do, Derrick, you trying to do, Pastor Bishop Weeks, you trying to do, all these things you clergymen is trying to do, it's not going to work until you allow us and instruct us to go back to those communities where we come from collectively, because it's gotten so bad now that it's going to take 4 or 5 brothers to put them to flight. You cannot go to an individual anymore by themselves, because they have outgrown talking to them individually. So I'm begging you, brothers, please join with us. Let's form and go out to these streets and help these young sisters and brothers so that we can better our community. Now, with that being said, I'm going to close, but I will be back if God willing. God bless you, and especially you.